Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. Boy, it is baking today, so bear with. I've got my door open because I just cannot do it with the door shut. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about this idea of over explaining yourself, and I'm gonna put myself in the middle of this because I struggled for the longest time with saying no and over explaining myself to people that didn't give a toss whether I attended or not. I mean, Google didn't need to know the reason why I was turning down an event. They just needed to know for the sake of their numbers. And okay, so slight exaggeration there because I've not been invited to a Google event. But if I was invited, the answer would be a simple no. But on the broader sense, there were people that didn't really care whether I attended an event or not. They just needed to know for their numbers whether I was attending or not. And I just constantly was on this rut where I was having to over explain myself, which caused me to have even more anxiety, and I was just getting stressed because sometimes I just needed to say no, and there was no reason, because maybe I wanted more downtime, maybe I just wasn't interested. Why was I having to think about excuses to get out of something? Now, you may not be that person, but I certainly was that person, and I was struggling with it for a very long time. You might be in a position that you've been empowered to make decisions. You don't need to keep explaining to your boss or whoever you're accountable to why you're making a decision, because they have promoted you, they've put you in that position because they trust your judgment. And you have to learn to trust your own judgment. I had to do that. And that started off by me accepting that no was a full sentence. And I kid you not, the moment I heard that sentence, it was almost like I was ready for it, because I was ready for change. And I started by saying no tentatively, because initially it was a struggle. It wasn't something I was used to. I was used to over explaining myself every single bit to people that didn't give a damn whether I was attending or not. And those that did really just needed to know whether we're going to reschedule. So it was about, actually, no, I can't attend, but maybe we need to think about another year or another time. And that's enough. And if you are struggling with that, just start by taking incremental steps. Start by saying no and sitting with that, because it takes a minute for you to reprogram your mind and have the confidence. But trust me, it will change your life, because it did mine. No, thank you. Have an incredible